How's everybody doing? You ready for some soccer today? Let's take a look at the poll. This is no surprise here. No surprise. You guys always, if I do winner or loser, you always pick the favorite, no matter what the spread is. And if I do over under, you always pick the over. Every time. All right. Over 1 goal first half. Spain has given up 1 goal the entire tournament. 1 goal the entire tournament. But y'all say take the over. We are taking the over. Over 1 goal to first half. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. First semifinal today, Spain and France. The second semifinal is tomorrow, England and Argentina. I'll be watching that game on a plane. I will not be streaming the game tomorrow. The game comes on, does it come on the same time? 3 or 4? What time's the game come on tomorrow? Game comes on tomorrow at 3. I get on a plane at 3:15, so I will be watching that game on the plane. So this will be the last, this will probably be the last World Cup stream, because isn't the final on Sunday? Yeah. The final is on Sunday at 3. And let's see, what time do I get? I get back on Sunday, but I don't know what time. I'll be gone Wednesday to Sunday. What am I looking for? That. Will I be back in time on Sunday to stream the final? No. No, I won't be back on Sunday till about 4:30, or I won't be back until about the time the game is ending. So this will be the last World Cup stream. I've had a good time watching these World Cup games with y'all, though. I hope y'all have too. Hopefully some of you, maybe, who had never watched the World Cup before or weren't into it, maybe some of you are a little more into it now. And in 4 years, we can do it again. Or they've got the Women's World Cup coming up, and unlike the men's team, the United States women's team actually has a chance to win it every year. They're one of the better teams. The women. When is the women? Any prediction videos on deck? I've already done the Clemson video. It comes out tomorrow. So the next one will be, the next prediction video is Clemson. It comes out tomorrow. You already, I think that's on the list. Haven't you already left that on Patreon? I'm pretty sure. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure you already did. Here we go. Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list. It is on the list. When is the Women's World Cup? Is it next year or the year after? I don't even know. Let's look. When is Women's World Cup? Next year in Brazil. Now, isn't Brazil the same time zone? What time zone is Brazil? They're an hour ahead. That's not bad. So it's 4 o'clock right now in Brazil. So that means the games will come on at normal times for us here. You know, when the World Cup is in Europe, or like 4 years ago, it was in the Middle East, the fucking games come on at like 8 in the morning or midnight or just weird shit like that. But with the Women's World Cup being in Brazil, the games will come on during normal American type hours. So we'll be able to watch the Women's World Cup. Is it, hopefully is it around the same time? Let's see. Women's World Cup schedule. The next Women's World Cup is scheduled to run from June 24th to July 25th. So about the same time. So that's good. That'll give us a month to kill next off season too, just like we did this year with the Men's World Cup. Brazil. Yeah, Women's World Cup's in Brazil. They're an hour ahead from what I just, it's 4 o'clock right now in Brazil. So that, I'm no scientist, but I think that's an hour ahead of us right now. So, because it's 3 o'clock right now for me. But the point is, the games will come on at normal times. Game underway, though. France, Spain, semifinal. Winner is in the final to play the winner of tomorrow's semifinal between Argentina and England. Who do y'all like tomorrow in that one? I know who I like. Who do y'all like in the Argentina-England game? I did not make a bet on the winner of this game. I only did y'all's bet over 1 goal in the first half because I have a futures bet on Spain to win the whole thing. So I don't need to bet on Spain to win this game because I already have them to win the whole thing. And I'm definitely not going to bet against them when I need them to win the whole thing. What do I have it at, like plus 400 for Spain to win the whole thing? I like Argentina to win. I think England will win tomorrow. Yeah, I think England will win tomorrow. If I get my way, France will win this game. England will win tomorrow. France will beat England in the final. That would be what I would want to happen. Spain with the ball early in this one, just a minute into the game. Spain's only given up 1 goal in the entire World Cup. France has been scoring almost at will against everybody they've played, so we'll see how that matchup sort of shakes out here. France with the ball now. Poked away by Spain, though. On the Spain end of the field, all the way down by their own goalie. Now down into the corner. They got to get rid of this thing here. Good defense from Spain. Still can't clear it, though. Back to the goalie. And he boots it downfield now. France intercepts, and they've got the ball now on their own side of the field. Matt Dummett, Vic2, Biggs Mike, XMWX Morris, Nate the Great, Sir UGA. What's up, buddy? Why isn't Sir UGA wrenched up? That's alarming. Let's fix that problem immediately. Great Kentuckian. Good to see you in here. Buck Rational. You were the first one in here today, I think, unless I missed somebody before you. Tony USC. What's up, Tony? I feel like I ain't seen you in a while, buddy. You still in here? Millis. Dario. Sven. What's up, Sven? David Neal. Good to see you, buddy. Nick DTV. Matt Dummett. Father Shuey. What's up, buddy? France wins 7-1. Come on, man. 7-1. That would be a no sweat winner for me, but I don't know about that. Captain Trips, what's up, buddy? UGA Dog, Dale Wilson, Sasquatch, By Insanity, DJ David, what's up, buddy? RKD Dog, today pretty much is the World Cup final, France versus Spain. They're the two favorites. England's been playing good, though. And you can never count out Argentina. These are 4 good teams left here. Spain with the ball now. Still no score. 3.5 minutes into the first half. I usually start showing up closer to the football season. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I've been doing this a long time. I know how it works. The numbers are always way down in the off season. I had to learn that real early on. You have to take the money. This is free advice for any of y'all that ever start doing anything college football related on social media. You better save the money you make during the season. Spain with the ball just across midfield, 4.5 minutes into the first half now. Not a lot of offense early in this one. Running the shop here, but lots going on. Might disappear for long stints in the chat. No, I get it. These streams in the middle of the day during the week makes it hard on a lot of people. I get that. France turns it over or creates the turnover. They've got the ball near midfield, looking to run. Has some room down the side. Good defense from Spain. Nice tackle, but France collects, and that's going to be off Spain now for a French corner. First opportunity of the game goes to France here. They're going to have a corner with 5.5 minutes into the first half. Weren't these supposed to be night games? I don't know why they're not night games. I don't know that. I don't know that they were supposed to be and were moved. Or I don't know anything about that, but it is weird to me that, you know why I think they're coming on at 3 in the afternoon? This is why I think they're coming on at 3 in the afternoon. Because in France and Spain, it's like 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. So if you're in France or Spain, you can watch the game. If you're in Europe, you can watch the game. If the game comes on at 8 or 9 o'clock here Eastern, it's the middle of the night in Europe. So that's probably why they did it at 3. Lou, can I take the rest of the day off from work? Yeah. Send me your boss's number. I'll call and arrange it. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind one bit. Let me go refill my water. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. The puppy woke up, so I had to take her outside. Dr. Lou's note. This man is a serious degenerate and needs rest and gambling to avoid heart issues. There you go. Yeah. Speaking of degenerate, I did bet on the home run derby last night, but I didn't win. And, of course, I'll be betting on the All-Star game tonight. I think I'm going to bet the over-under on the All-Star game tonight. What do we got going on here? Is this a free kick coming up for – who is this, for France? Or no, Spain. Spain with a free kick here. Just outside the box. This is dangerous here for France. This is a great opportunity coming up here for Spain. Who's favored in the All-Star game? The over-under is at 8 runs. I like the under. Who's the favorite? The National League is a slight favorite over the American League in the All-Star game tonight. I remember the Freedom Fries thing. People were mad at France for not joining the Iraq War. Yeah, it turns out France were the only ones that knew what they were doing. Nobody should have been involved in that Iraq War. Free kick, no good from Spain, but they do retain possession. They're going to have a throw-in now down on the French side. Ten and a half minutes into the first half now. France with the ball deep in their own end, all the way back to their keeper. He boots it downfield now. France has some room, crosses midfield. Still out near midfield. France with the ball. Have a fun trip. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It is going to be it's going to be fun. France, good idea. Pass was way too long, though. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick for Spain. Still no score. 12 minutes in. Mississippi State can go from 2-10 to 7-5. I bet more on 5-7. What's the over/under for Mississippi State? Probably around 5 or 6, isn't it? Mississippi State's one of those teams in the SEC that's going to be hurt by the 9-game schedule. The bottom half of the SEC is going to be hurt by that 9-game conference schedule. Five and 7 record for Clemson this season. Dabo fired. I've got my Clemson prediction video coming out tomorrow. I just recorded it right before I went live today. So you're wrong on the 5-7 thing. But tomorrow, when that video comes out, you'll find out how wrong you are. 4.5 is the bet for Mississippi State wins. France with the ball, but they really haven't been able to create any opportunities, and now they turn it over. Spain crossing midfield now. 13 minutes into the first half. Spain with the ball looking across. France shut that down. Spain switched sides now, and that's going to be a foul on France. Spain's going to have another free kick. Not near the box this time, though. Oh, of course Mbappe's playing. Spoiler alert, Lou is going to rip on Dabo just a wee bit. No, not really. I mean, I pointed out their downward slide that's been occurring every year since 2018. I mean, they've lost more games every year than the year before since 2018, and I pointed all that out. But it's not. I try not to do a lot of trash talking in those prediction videos, but if I'm not high on a team, I don't hide it. And I'm not high on Clemson. Mbappe in the box. Took 3 defenders to shut Mbappe down. France in the box again. Shot deflected out of bounds. Going to be a corner kick for France. That was by far the best opportunity France has had so far. What a pass here. Look at Mbappe embarrass these people. They did wall him off where he couldn't get a shot off, but boy, he's dangerous with the ball. And now France turns it over. Out of bounds off Spain for a France throw-in. Still on the Spain end of the field. Dabo will end up in Tallahassee. I don't know. Tom Herman's at Florida State now. Head coach in waiting. Not really, but might be the plan. Here comes France again. We need a goal. We need 1 goal in the first half to push, 2 goals to win our first half bet. Dembele. Cross. In the box. France backs it up, resets, cross into the box, headed away by Spain. Out of bounds. Another France throw-in down on Spain's end. Is Willie Taggart still coaching? You know what? Probably. I don't know, though. Willie Taggart. He's a running back. Is he a running back coach for the Giants? Is that what this? He's a running backs coach for the New York Giants. He was at the Ravens last year. He's at the Giants now. Spain with the ball now. France with a little bit of pressure the last few minutes. Now Spain with a run, and that's going to be out of bounds, a little too heavy. Goal kick coming up for France. No loudmouth soup today. Opinion on the Halan sub. I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand taking yourself out in the biggest game of your career with the game on the line. I just don't get it. Maybe it's because I don't understand soccer enough. I mean, I know these players get wore out. They're running for 2 hours straight. I get it. But I don't know how you, as the best player on your team, you sub yourself out in the second half of the biggest game of your career. I don't get it. Unless you're carried off on a stretcher, I don't know how you come out of the game. It's just something I can't understand. The Christian Pulisic did it for the United States too. I mean, so Holland's not the only one. It doesn't make any sense to me. "19 minutes into the first half, no score. Spain with the ball, crossing midfield. Cucurella cross into the box, over the head of everybody. Uh-oh. Penalty on France in the box. We're going to get a penalty shot here. A penalty kick coming up for Spain. I think that was Lamine Yamal that was fouled. It wasn't intentional. I mean, he didn't know he was there. He headed the ball to himself and then went to kick it and just didn't know Yamal was there. But he literally kicked him in the gut. Well, kicked him in the leg. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty kick. This is good for our bet, though. We need goals. We need goals. Huge opportunity for Yamal. Well, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody can take the penalty kick, I think. It doesn't matter who was fouled. So maybe Yamal will take the kick, but it doesn't have to be Lamine Yamal. And they might let somebody else take it since he's just so young. But I think that's right, that anybody can take the penalty kick. They may let Yamal take it. Or they may let somebody a little more experienced do it. Yeah, it's not going to be Lamine Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. All right, here we go. He's lined up for the PK. We need him to make it for the bet. Bang, puts it in the net. Spain takes a 1-0 lead over France. All right, we need France to get it together here. I do, anyway. Mbappe is about to lock in. I hope so. I've got a futures bet on France that would be a nice payday for them to win it all. Spain 1, France 0, 23 minutes into the first half. We'll be coming up on the hydration break here in a minute. And there's the hydration break. 23 minutes in, hydration break, first half. A lot of time for the French, yeah. Mbappe hat trick in a loss to Spain. I doubt France scores three. Spain has only given up one goal in the entire World Cup. I'd be surprised if France scored three. France is the highest bet team in the tournament. Yeah, I bet it I bet it 6 weeks ago before it started. Well, futures bet before the World Cup even started. I don't know who Irvin Meyer is. You're in good hedge position then. Yeah, I needed him to win this game at least, though, before I even thought about hedging that futures bet. And they still can. We'll see. There's a lot of time left. So we'll see. A lot of time left. At least we're not going to lose our first half bet. The worst we can do now on our first half bet is push. We had over one goal. We have one goal. So that would, at worst case, that would be a push. Where's this game at? Oh, Dallas. This game's in Dallas. Where's the game tomorrow? Atlanta? Let's see. The game tomorrow. Yeah, the game tomorrow is in Atlanta. But that's an expensive ticket. Messi 2 assists, 1 goal, and win over England. Yeah, I like England tomorrow. I haven't bet the game yet, but I like England tomorrow. They're playing good. Why do they water the field during the game? To keep it wet, I guess. I don't know. Winner of this game wins it all, probably. That would be my guess. Spain hasn't lost in their last 35 games. So they're no joke. Cheapest ticket for tomorrow's game is 2,700. England, Argentina winner will win it all. I don't know. I like these two. France has a player hurt now. He's probably going to have to come out of the game. I don't get the watering either. I don't know. Baseball does it during the seventh inning. If you ever been to a baseball game, they water during the seventh inning stretch. I'm sure there's a reason. Yeah, Jude Bellingham's no joke. Everybody talks about Harry Kane, and he is a hell of a goal scorer, but Jude Bellingham's been really good for England. Yeah, this guy for France is having to come out of the game now. Ball skips across the field better grip. So France had to use one of their subs already. They had a player go down hurt there. Who's texting me? Spain's going to get a yellow card now. Yeah, that was a pretty rough foul there. Yellow card on, oh, that's Cucurella, the guy with all the hair. 31 minutes into the first half now. Spain 1, France 0. According to Google, is to keep the field stripes created by the groundskeepers so referees can tell offsides. I honestly feel like England is the more battle-tested team. Eliminating Mexico on their home soil, then knocking out Erling Haaland is nothing to sneeze at. Spain with the ball all the way back on their own end. Keeper kicks it across midfield, headed down by France, but they turn it over immediately. Spain with the ball again, crossing midfield. All right, we need another goal here. Spain up 1-0. The only goal came on a penalty kick earlier in the game. Nice pass right into the box. Can't do anything with it. France pokes it away, now trying to get it out of there. They just have to kick it out of bounds. Throw in for Spain down on the France end. Knocking out Mexico, what a joke. It's never a joke to beat Mexico in Azteca Stadium. They've lost, 3 games ever there? That wasn't a good shot there. Got way underneath it, skied it into the bleachers. Goal kick coming up for France. All right, France trying to get something going here. Tried a through pass, but it didn't get through, so that didn't work. Spain takes it back now. Back to their own keeper. That's not offsides? Okay, yeah, it was offsides. About to say, we didn't call that. Oh, hey, baby. What you got? You got your reindeer? Come here. Come here. Let's say hey. Let's say what. Tell them what's going on today. Tell him what you've been doing. Tell him you took a big nap. You tell him you took a big nap today? Huh? You tell him you took a big nap? You did take a big nap, didn't you? And now you're ready to play, right? Huh? You took a big nap, now you're ready to play? Huh? Arr. Arr. I'm gonna get you. Get your monster. Get your monster right there. Get your monster. Lou, you should call some of your local high school football games. What? You mean like being an announcer at the game? No, I don't have any interest in that, man. Too many good college football games coming on Friday nights now anyway. I don't mind going to a high school game every once in a while, but I don't have any interest in announcing games. I mean, I talk about what's going on in these games when I'm streaming them. Not really play by play, but just, every once in a while tell y'all what's going on just for the people that aren't able to watch or whatever. But I really don't have an interest in any play by play. That's all I need is a bunch of high school kids' parents getting mad at me because I'm purposely mispronouncing their kids' names. I don't need that. Spain on the move again now. 36 minutes into the first half, Spain up 1-0 off that penalty kick. Has a look at this room right in the middle of the field. Where's the defense? There it is. Spain keeps it, though. Shot from way out wide. Sails over the top of the net. No good. Goal kick coming up for France. Is Augusta a hotbed for high school football? No, not at all. Not at all. It really never has been. Wow. France turned it over right in front of their own net. Spain with the ball in the box. Shot. Oh, my God. Just wide. Had the keeper going the wrong way, too. Just wide. It could easily be 2-0 Spain right now. That was really close. A really poor pass by France right in front of their own net led to a turnover. Couple of good passes from Spain. And then look at that. Wow. So close. Oh, it was deflected off France, though, so it's actually going to be a corner now for Spain. That's why it was wild. I was wondering why he even kicked it that direction because the keeper was going the other way. Here's the corner. Headed straight up in the air by France and then headed out of the box. Spain keeps, though, just outside the box. Cross. Way too long. Probably going to go out of bounds. Nope, Spain keeps it in. Down in the corner now. Into the box. Lamine Yamal turned on the Jets there. Poked out of bounds, though, for a French goal kick. Lou, do you know Dacula? What is that, a person? Or are you talking about Dacula, Georgia? I know of it. I don't know anything about it. That's a bad foul there. Lucky he didn't get a card on that one. Yeah, that's a bad foul on Spain. France ball on their own side of the field, 39 minutes into the first half now. France has really only had one real opportunity. Mbappe got loose down in the box. Spain ended up shutting it down. But Spain has looked like the better team here in the first half. They've controlled most of the possession. And now France gets hit with it offsides. Spain's going to get the ball back. How many five-star gummies would you call out during a high school game? Well, that would be the problem. See, people don't. You got when you're dealing with underage kids, that means you're dealing with their parents, and that's the problem. Mbappe with the ball just outside the box. Nope, offsides again. They keep catching Mbappe with the offsides. They're trying. They're trying to hit him down there, but they keep catching. That's not offsides. That didn't look offsides to me from the replay. Sometimes it's hard to tell from the angle, but that didn't look like that didn't look like offsides to me. They have a really nice Ingles store in Dacula. You talk about grocery stores like they're tourist attractions. What the fuck? Y'all ought to go to Dacula and check out that Ingles. I don't know much about Dacula, Georgia, but I don't think anybody's ever woke up in the morning and said, you know where I want to go today? Dacula, Georgia, unless they work there. Uh-oh, here goes Mbappe. Ah, wow, the keeper came out, way out. That was dangerous. That was real dangerous from the Spanish keeper that time. He got there just in time. France is going to get a corner, though, so they're going to have a chance here 42 minutes into the first half. Nobody on the other end of that corner. Crossed into the box. Gets loose. Spain kicks it out. That was dangerous. $43 minutes in now. Probably going to be 6 or 7 minutes of stoppage time added, though, because of that penalty kick. That took a lot of time. France with the ball just outside the box. Bad pass. Uh-oh. Foul on Spain right outside the box. France is going to have another free kick here from just out. This is the second one they've had from just outside the box. Spain's arguing with the ref, but looked like a pretty clear foul. He ran into him late. A real chance for France here with a free kick from just out. Are they overturning that? Yeah. They've called off the foul, I guess. I don't understand that. That looked like a foul to me. Ran into him late. Now Spain's on a run. Crossed. Deflected by France. They've got it back now. Trying to cross midfield. Another turnover. Spain pokes it away. Let's see how much extra time they're going to put on. It's got to be 5 or 6 minutes at least. I still can't believe that wasn't a foul down there outside the box a few minutes ago on Spain. I thought that should have been a free kick. Lou, I told you to take Spain. I didn't take either team in this game, dummy. And nor do I remember you saying that anyway. Is Kroger a pharmacy? Kroger's a grocery store. They have a pharmacy in Kroger. Six minutes of extra time has been added. Spain with the ball down on the French end. Deflected. Stolen away by France. Let's see if they can get something going here. That's a foul on France. Ran over the back of him. Turned it over. Never heard of Kroger? Yeah, Kroger's a grocery store. France with the ball near midfield. 47 minutes, but there's 6 minutes of extra time. So we got 4 minutes, 4 minutes to go. France down to the corner. Cross. Oh, Mbappe was there, but couldn't get to it. France keeps the ball just outside the box. Up top now. Back out wide. Down low. Across. Nobody there. Headed away by Spain. And offsides again on France. That's got to be the 4th or 5th offsides on them this half. Mbappe was about a foot away on that first cross from heading that thing in. Doing? What you doing, monster? What you doing down there? What you doing down there? Hmm? What are you doing? What you doing? Come here, Dan. Come here, Dan. What you doing? Hmm? What you doing? Hmm? What? Chewing on my hat? No, you can't chew the LouTube hat. That's off limits, bud. The LouTube hat is off limits as far as chewing goes. That's why you have 100 chew toys around here. Have you had a stick today? Hmm? Have you had a chew stick today? You want me to get you one? I'll get you one at halftime. I'll get you a chew stick at halftime. How about that? Ow! That was my finger, dude. What are you doing? Come on, man. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Where you gonna go? You can't jump down from there. So sit on me now. I get you a stick at halftime. Couple of minutes, about 2 minutes, I'll get you a chew stick. Spain with the ball, a minute and a half about to go in the first half. Spain up 1-0 on a penalty kick early in the first half. Berg, you ain't trying to play with the puppy right now? You ain't got no interest in it? Send you 20 on PayPal for a bet. Big Ten wins the title again. Do you take it or do you stick with the SEC? Are you so you get the Big Ten, I get everybody else? I'll take that bet. I mean, I got Notre Dame, Miami, Texas, all with really good chances there. I'll take that. Is that what you want to do? You want the Big Ten, I get everybody else? I love that bet. Is that what you want, Sven? I'll write it down. Okay, deal. Okay. Would you say $20? All right. I got you wrote down, Sven. Good luck, my man. All right, that's it. That's halftime. Spain 1, France 0. So we had a push on our first half bet. We didn't win, we didn't lose. We had more than one goal. We ended up with one goal. That's a push. We'll see what the line is for the second half, and we'll let y'all do it again. Probably going to be one goal again. Total for the second half is 1.5. So I'll put the poll up. Start a poll. Second half goals. All right. Y'all get your votes in on that poll, and before the second half starts, I'll put a bet in on whatever y'all vote on. I'm going to take like a 5-minute break. I got to go get the dog a chew stick and take him outside, and I'll be right back. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? All right. How's the voting going? Over again. What an absolute shock and surprise. What an absolute shock and surprise that is. That y'all chose the over again. If I was betting on whether or not y'all chose the over under, I'd be a millionaire. All right. We'll do it again. All right. Over 1.5. Clemson is going to rush the field when they lose to Virginia Tech. They're going to rush the field every home game they lose. That's a safe bet. I'm not going to do the call-in show tonight. I've done 2 videos today. One of them doesn't upload till tomorrow, but I've been in here since 8 o'clock this morning. So this will be it for the live shows until next week, because I leave tomorrow to go out of town. I'll be out of town tomorrow till Sunday. No prediction video for A&M yet? I don't think so. I'll pull it up. If you go to my channel, there's a playlist. You know how to pull up playlists on a channel? There's a playlist. Let's see, where is it? If you go to my channel and click on playlists, I've done Clemson, but it doesn't get posted till tomorrow. So Clemson, Texas, Indiana, Southern Cal, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, Miami, Michigan, Virginia Tech, LSU, Colorado, Houston, Tennessee, Notre Dame. Those are the ones I've done so far. I think Texas A&M is. Let me see if Texas A&M is even on the list yet. Let me see. There's a lot of teams on here. I'm scrolling through the list now. Texas A&M's not on the list, so it won't be anytime soon. Now, a lot of other SEC teams that play Texas A&M are on the list, so you can start to kind of figure it out by looking at some of the other ones that teams that I do or have done or will do that play Texas A&M. But as of right now, Texas A&M's not even on the list. Last vacation before the season starts? Probably. I'm still trying to go to the beach for a weekend. I haven't been to the beach. I'm going to try to do a weekend trip to the beach, either end of July or beginning of August. And I might make one more trip to Cherokee, North Carolina, too, before the season starts. But those trips would be a couple of days each. This is the last, like 4 or 5 or longer day trip that I'm taking. Which beach? I kind of want to go to Myrtle, but we may go to Tybee. Where are you headed? New York tomorrow. Well, I'm flying into New York. I'm actually staying in Long Island. Or is it on Long Island? I guess I'm staying. Am I staying on Long Island or in Long Island? I guess I'm flying into New York, but staying on Long Island. Where are the Gamecocks at? Columbia. No, I'm not going to the World Cup final. I can't afford that. No. I'm flying out of New York the day that the final is in New Jersey, the Giant Stadium. I'm flying out of New York on Sunday. Is Penn State on the list? Yes. You put them on there. I, I'm looking at the list right now. It says Mike Nixon, Penn State. You put them on the list. I went to New York with my college buddies last winter. It was an amazing time. I don't know why people hate on it so much. Because politics has ruined their brain. That's why. People are scared to go anywhere because the news told them it was scary. All right, second half underway. Let's see if France can come back. France is going to have a throw in here on their own end of the field. All the way back to the keeper. Pokes it out front. France looking to set something up here. Crossing midfield. Second half just underway. Spain scored on a penalty kick early in the first half. That's been our only scoring in this game. Although Spain did have several chances. France had a few towards the end of the second half, but not a lot of offense in the first half. It's just pre-recorded. Yeah, this is pre-recorded. Whoever hasn't been there, you might want to check out Vancouver. Only place I've ever been in Canada is Quebec City. I would go to Vancouver, though, or Toronto. I can't think of anywhere else in Canada I would want to go, but I would go to Vancouver or Toronto. France had a little run going, but Spain poked it away. Now they've got the ball deep in their own end. And now they kick it back to their keeper. He boots it upfield. Out of bounds off Spain, I think. Just wondering if and when you'll be making an Oklahoma State prediction. Thanks for the content. Let me see if they're on the list. I'm not sure if they are. If they're not on the list, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. It just means it's not coming up soon. There's a list over on Patreon, and I do all the teams on the list first, and then depending on how much time we have left before the season starts, I start doing other teams. Oklahoma State is not on the list on Patreon. You can go over to Patreon and add them to the list, but right now they're not on the list. The link to the Patreon page is in the description of the video. Do you ever attempt to do every Power 4 team? Well, I don't intend or purposely not do every Power 4 team, but that's a lot of prediction videos to do. That'd be 65. I doubt I would ever do every one. That would be a lot. It takes me 3 or 4 hours to do one. It's a foul on France, I think. Only place I've been in Canada is Niagara Falls. If you do an Auburn prediction, don't be fooled. We're going 5-7. Not if you beat Florida. Not if you beat Florida. Which I don't think you're beating Florida. But if you beat Florida, I think Auburn could get to 7 or 8 wins. Maybe just do a rest of the Power 4 video. If I do anything like that, it would be on a live show where somebody would comment, hey, what do you think about Oklahoma State? And I'll just pull the schedule up and do it in real time. I probably won't upload a video called here's everybody else's record. Probably not going to do that. I just heard a lady yelling. I'm guessing the puppy peed on the floor. As long as she ain't yelling at me, I'm good. Oh, there's a shot from Spain. Sails over the top of the crossbar, though. Laser beam. 51 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 Spain. The only goal coming off of a penalty kick early in the first half. Boy, he got a lot on that one, though. I need me some Luchu. I don't know what that is. 3-9 season incoming for FS Pooh. Dang. Even though they hired Tom Herman to run the offense yesterday, that doesn't make you change your mind. Grilled cheese and bacon sandwich with plain Lay's potato chips for supper. Are you saying to put the bacon on the grilled cheese? Because you don't do that. If you eat a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup, not with bacon and potato chips. Boy, France is really having a hard time doing anything on offense in this game. I think that was Lamine Yamal on a run from Spain, poked away by France, though. Throw in for France coming up now. We need France to score, y'all. Spain's defense is no joke. They've only given up 1 goal the entire World Cup. And this is a real test here. If you can hold France scoreless, you've really accomplished something. France working on something here outside the box. No, too much on that one. Turned it over again. Yeah, I got a futures bet before the tournament started on France to win the whole thing. The winner of this game will win the World Cup. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Some people like England to win it all. I do think England could beat Argentina tomorrow, but I think the winner of this game wins the whole thing. France starting over again back near midfield. I don't even think France has a shot on goal in this game yet. There's a good takeaway from Spain, by Spain. France gets it right back. Into the box. Chance here. Spanish keeper comes out and dives on it. Good play. Two Mo 1D is 2-1. I'll take your word for that. Since I don't know what that means, I'll take your word for that. 2 Mo 1D is 2-1. Not sure what that means there. That's like is that a code? What is that? A riddle? It's coming, just be patient. I hear you, but I need France to score to tie it up. That'll make the last 30 minutes or however long is left. That'll make the ending of the game extremely exciting. And then we need 2 goals in the second half to hit y'all's bet. Lazy cross there from Spain. Not close to anybody. France making another sub here. Oh, fuck. That was weird. Spain just keeping possession now. Crossing midfield. Here they go. A lot of room. Can he find anybody? Just outside the box. Shot. Blocked. Deflected by a Spain defender. Cross into the box. Headed away by France. Spain recovers. Out wide now. Uh-oh. This is going to be a goal. There it is. Spain takes a 2-0 lead. Boy, that looked good, too. That was pretty. Boy, France is in trouble now. They are in trouble now. 2-0 lead for Spain. They're going to camp out and play defense. Now, it's going to be impossible for France to get anything going now. Impossible. Lou, I told you to pick Spain. Every game that's ever on, whichever team is winning, there's some dumb fuck in the comment section that says, I told you. And you're today's dumb fuck in the comment section. If France was winning, you'd be saying the same thing about France. You showed up in here 3 weeks ago saying you've never got a soccer bet wrong, and then you went 1-8 on your next 9 picks. Why the fuck would I have listened to you about Spain to win it all when I had already bet on France to win it all 2 months ago? Does Spain have a dominant player like Messi or Mbappe? Whatever, got several really good players. Lamine Yamal is probably their most well-known player, but he's real young. He's 18. You know how every time you have somebody really good that's old, like in this case Messi, or you remember when Jordan retired, and then every year they would tell you that some guy entering the NBA is, yeah, that's the next Michael Jordan. That's so Lamine Yamal is that in soccer. He's the next whoever you think the best player. He's the next Messi or the next Ronaldo or the next Mbappe or whatever. He plays for Spain, but he's 18. So he's just getting started. But Spain's loaded with good players. Spain hasn't lost in 35 matches straight. They had some draws in there, but they haven't lost in 35 straight games, Spain. And they've only given up 1 goal the entire World Cup. "60 minutes in now. Desperation time for France. 30 minutes to go. They're down 2. We need 1 more goal for the comment section to hit their bet. Either team, it doesn't matter who scores. This might be another goal from Spain right here. There it is, Lamine Yamal. We were just talking about him. Was he offsides? Oh, he was offsides. But that's who we were just talking about, Lamine Yamal. And he just embarrassed those French defenders, but they're going to say the flag is up for offsides. I'm sure they'll review it, but no, he was offsides. Already, Spain has the ball back already. Back on their end of the field now. Keeper clears it across midfield. Out of bounds. It'll be a French throw in near midfield. Mbappe is the next Mbappe. Yeah, he's still young, too. He's like 27 or 28 years old, isn't he? Something like that. Mbappe has scored more World Cup games than World. Mbappe has scored more goals in World Cup games than World Cup games he's played. I think he's got 18 World Cup goals and he's played in 16 games, something like that. He's like 10 years younger than Messi and only 1 or 2 goals behind him for all-time goal scorers in the World Cup. The only soccer I've watched is watching Lou. I find it more entertaining than the actual game. I hear you. Spain with the ball, 62 minutes in, up 2 goals to none over France. France in a bad way here. It's not like they've been close to scoring a bunch of times. They really haven't been close to. I don't think they have any shots on goal, Spain. I mean, France. I don't think France has any shots on goal. Not that I can remember anyway. Wow. Spain's putting on a clinic out here. Yeah, they're just keeping possession now. All the way back to their own keeper, and they'll start over again. But every time they do that, that kills 2 minutes off the clock. There's a turnover. France with the ball. But can they do anything with it? Mbappe just outside the box, into the box, cross off the sidebar, and out of bounds for, was that a goal kick or a corner? Was it off of Was it off of Spain? Yeah, it was off the keeper. Didn't hit the crossbar, hit the keeper. So a corner coming up now for France. And here they go. Played it short into the box. Another corner. Out of bounds again off Spain. Another corner coming up. France better find a way to score here pretty soon. At least put some kind of pressure on Spain. Make these last 30 minutes interesting. Here's the corner. Never had a chance. Out off France that time for a goal kick. Are you doing the Argentine game tonight? No, because there isn't one. Foul on France near midfield. Free kick coming up for Spain. Spain has the Seahawks defense. Spain with the ball, but turns it over. France going to back things up. Ooh, they almost turned it over right in front of the net again. France did. Spain's defense has France rattled. I mean, they just can't get anything going. They have a hard time even keeping the ball, never mind putting together any real scoring chances. Here they come up the right side. Mbappe lurking down there just outside the box. Can they get him the ball? Yep. He passes it off. Other corner now. And a bad pass. Easily kicked out of bounds by Spain. Just led him too far again. No rhythm for France here offensively. I'm sure that has a lot to do with Spain's defense, too. France setting back up now. Just outside the box. Mbappe, shot. Wow, that was close. That was close. Couple of feet wide. That came out of nowhere, too. That was quick. Oh, deflected. That's what it was. Deflected by a Spanish defender. Out of bounds. Spain. So France keeps the ball. Just outside the box again. Shot blocked easily. France collects it, though. Into the corner. Cross. Easy catch by the keeper, though. No real threat again. Still no shots on target. France collects back on Spain's end already. Long cross. Changes sides of the field. Pass connects. Just outside the box. Whistles offsides on France again. I think that's Mbappe again. That's his fourth or fifth offsides, Mbappe. Who is complaining about the 9-game SEC schedule? What do you want, a list of names? Are you on the internet at all? I have a really bad feeling Argentina will win the whole thing. Please, anyone else. You don't like Argentina? I think England might beat them tomorrow. I think England might get them tomorrow. England's been hot. I don't really like England because I don't think I'm supposed to. I think if you're an American soccer fan, I think you're supposed to hate Mexico and England. I think. I'm not really an expert on it, but just from what I've read, I think if you're an American soccer fan, you're supposed to hate England and Mexico. But I think England might beat Argentina. Hydration break. So when we come back, we'll have about 25 minutes to go. France down 2-0, and they just no real opportunities on offense for France. I still don't think they have a single shot on goal. I hope England wins, but I don't see it. Typing dumb shit over and over again doesn't make it less dumb. Just an in general PSA. Boy, Berg's snoring back there. You all right, dude? Sleep apnea or something? Can y'all hear her snoring? You all right, Berg? Argentina will most likely be favored. Actually, I think England's favored tomorrow. Where did it go? Let's look. Soccer. England is a small favorite. Very small. England minus 120. Argentina minus 110. If you don't know anything about gambling, just trust me. Minus 120 is a favorite over minus 110, but very small. Very small. All right, getting ready to start back up here. 71 minutes in, 19 minutes plus stoppage time to go. France needs a miracle at this point. The Odyssey comes out this weekend. I won't be able to see it because I'll be out of town, but I'm going to see it one day next week, which is probably better. I'll go during the week. It won't be as crowded. I'll go like next Monday or Tuesday or something and see it. But I'm excited about it. Any Christopher Nolan movie gets me excited. That's got to be a foul on Spain. Yeah, you ran him over. 5-star dummy. France with the ball on their own side of the field. Did I see Disclosure Day? No, I haven't seen Disclosure Day. I want to see, and I still haven't seen Project Hail Mary, which I don't have high hopes for, but some of y'all told me it was good, so I told you I'd watch it. And I saw the other day that it's streaming now on I think Amazon Prime, so I will watch it here pretty soon. But I've already seen Interstellar, so there's no way Project Hail Mary, which is an Interstellar knockoff, is anywhere near as good as that. But I will watch it because a lot of y'all said it was good.
5-star dummy.
$74 in now. Spain making some substitutions. Florida State has promoted Jeremy Pruitt to water boy assistant. I think Jeremy Pruitt is still banned from college football, isn't he? Offsides on Spain that time after catching France 6 or 7 times. Spain gets caught that time. So France will get the ball near midfield here. Back across their own side. Crosses midfield again. Left-hand side has some room. Crosses it into the box. Nobody can get there. Good idea, but too much on the pass. Mbappe couldn't catch up. Goes out of bounds for a goal kick. I remember walking out of Disclosure Day thinking it was okay, but now I'm thinking I really dislike that movie. What is that? Is that the alien one? Something to do with aliens or something? Is that what that one is? Hail Mary sucks. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but enough people have told me it was good and that I need to watch it that I agreed to watch it once it came on a streaming service. I wasn't going to pay to go see it in a movie theater, but I saw the other day that it's on Amazon Prime now, so I will watch it sometime in the next couple of weeks. You mean Lamal with a foul on Mbappe? France is going to have a free kick here from outside the box. Hail Mary is not great. It's also not terrible. It's fine. Nothing special, but it's not bad. Yeah, that was the general consensus. So I said, well, I'm not going to go see that in the theater then. It's got to really be something I want to see to get me to go to the movie theater. I'd much rather sit at my house and watch a movie than go to a movie theater anymore. But if it's something I really want to see, like Odyssey, I'll go see in the theater. But Project Hail Mary or an alien movie, no, I just watch it at home.
5-star dummy.
Odyssey won't be good, but some people will say it's good. You're doing what you're accusing other people to do. You haven't seen it, but you're saying it's not good no matter what. So you're just, and I know why. I know why you're saying that too. It's because your mind is rotted and polluted from the inside out with politics, probably. But you're, but, and this is normally the case, by the way. The call is always coming from inside the house. That's projection. You are accusing other people of doing what you do. It's like people that run around the internet crying about how everybody's a pedophile. They're usually a pedophile. Or people that hate gays publicly online, they're gay. Like 9 times out of 10. That's what you're doing right now. Spain almost scored again. "78 minutes in, boy, France getting desperate now. Can they even get a shot on goal? I don't think they have a shot on goal. Yeah, Spain is something serious.
5-star dummy.
$79 now. France with the ball, but that doesn't seem to matter. We needed Spain to score that goal. They almost scored, what, a minute ago? We needed them to hit that. The comment section bet is over 1.5 goals in the second half. We're at 1 right now. Here's a good pass from Spain. Cross, but the keeper was ready. Keeper was ready. Shut it down.
5-star dummy.
Nolan flushed his career down the toilet for woke point. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Your mind is polluted from the inside out with politics. Fox News or somebody cried about whatever it is they're crying about that movie. They cast somebody to play some role that you don't like, and so now you're running around. But whenever you see somebody talk about being woke or whatever, that's a dead giveaway. Yeah, there's no hope for people like you. Yeah, I thought Weapons was okay just because it was something different. Well, like you said, it wasn't a great movie, but at least it was something different than your typical, like, slasher or horror movie. I think they're coming out with a part 2 of that, too, I heard. Which, you know the rules now. If a movie makes any money at all, they automatically have to make a part 2 for no reason. Lou, please time out Donovan for like 1.5 years. No, he's free entertainment. Y'all remember when he came in here, right? Said he's never missed a soccer bet in his entire life. Then he went 1-8 on his next 9 picks. Oh, boy. Mbappe had a chance there. Goalie way out of the net. France can't even score when the goalie's not in the net. Holy shit. Did y'all see that? You got to score there, man. You got to make something happen there. Can't even score in an empty net. Nine minutes plus stoppage time. France with the ball outside the box. Corner of the box now. Cross. Cleared by Spain. France keeps possession. What are they going to call here? I mean, you can't blame the player for going for the ball, and you can't blame the keeper for going. I mean, this seems like just a job hazard there. I don't think that should be a foul on either player. I don't think that should be a foul on either player. I mean, they're both just going for the ball. They about got there at the same time. Another recent horror movie is Heretic. Somebody else told me about that movie before. Heretic. Let me write that down. I don't think I've seen it. Heretic. So tired of these guys rolling around like they got shot in the face. Well, you better not start watching college football. You'll hate that shit then. They had to pass rules and shit in college football because so many players were faking injuries. Heretic is about the Mormons? Oh, shit. Maybe I have seen it. I don't know. I'll have to ask the lady if we've seen that. Will the USA ever win the World Cup? Probably not in my lifetime, no. Have you seen the show Workaholics? No, I've never heard of that. Heretic makes you question the validity of religion. Well, I don't need a movie to make me do that. The cat was locked in the room down there. Come here. Want to come check on me? Come check on me, Mutt? You want to come check on me? If you need a movie to make you question religion, you might not be that smart. Yeah, you should just question it anyway. $5 to go plus stoppage time. France running out of time here. A free kick, though, coming up for France. They're going to try to put this in the box, see if they can make something happen. And the answer is no. Here comes France. Flipped into the box, but there's nobody there. I wait for horror movies until football season, then I get 12 of those for free. I hear you. France getting frustrated now. Mbappe picked up a yellow card. 4 minutes to go. Yeah. Had to call that one. Spain has elite defense. Yeah, no doubt. They've given up 1 goal the entire World Cup. Crystal Lake is a Friday the 13th series coming out this fall on Peacock. Yeah, I've been seeing previews for that. Hey, baby. I couldn't check on me? Come here. What you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Pretty girl. Did you have you a big napper today? Did you have you a big napper today? Can I take you a big napper? France's poverty. What are you doing? Toot. What are you doing, Mom? Three minutes plus whatever stoppage time they add. It sure would make the end of this game exciting if France could get at least one. In the box, nowhere to go with it. Ran over by a man, and that's going to be a foul. Outside the box, though. Close. But outside the box, France will have a free kick from right outside the box. Boy, that's close. That is close. If you're in the box, it's a penalty. It's a penalty kick. But that was just outside the box. Mbappe is going to line up to take this free kick. Y'all think he tries to put it in the net, or is he going to cross it in for a header? He's probably going to try to put it in. Here we go. Mbappe. Shot. Way too tall. Not even a threat. Sailed it 5 feet over the crossbar. I rewatched the show Chernobyl. Oh, the little miniseries that was on HBO? Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, Drew Aller had been Drew Aller for a while, no doubt. France got lucky there. They could have got called with a foul in the Spain, but that could have been another penalty kick for Spain there. Yeah, they got kind of lucky there. Movies and TV doomed if Paramount Warner merger goes through. Drew Aller is in the NFL. Yeah, well, lots of players that sucked in college are in the NFL. Anthony Richardson comes to mind. 30 seconds to go plus stoppage time. Here's a chance. Again, there's nobody. The last pass, there's nobody there. That was the best real offense France had shown all day, but the last pass, there was nobody there. France still has the ball. Let's see how much time they're going to add. Cross, headed away by Spain. France comes down with it, still in the box, now just outside. 7 minutes of extra time. Outside the box, still crossed into the box. It got through, but once again, nobody on the other end for France. Goal kick for Spain. Boots it all the way down. Spain with the ball. And they're going to back it up now, all the way back to their keeper. 91 minutes in. 6 minutes to go. Spain with the ball again. Boy, France better find a way to get this ball back. Wow. Again, France gets lucky. Could have got called with a foul there. 92 minutes, 5 minutes to go. France with the ball deep in their own end, working their way upfield, across midfield now. Long pass. I think that's Mbappe up there. He turns it over. This is amazing as Spain holds France scoreless. Three and a half minutes to go. Spain with the ball. France having a hard time even getting it now. But are going to get it now. Nope, gave it away again. Spain into the box. We need another goal. Shoot it. Off the side of the net. We need another goal. France with the ball. 3 minutes to go now. Poked away again by Spain. Throw in for France. Just across midfield. Outside the box. Into the box. Shot. Saved. Easy save. Kicked it right at the keeper's hands. That was their first shot on goal, though, I think. Maybe second. I mean, he literally kicked it right to him. 2.5 minutes to go. Is Dead Poet Society good? Oh, great. Fuck it. That's an all-time great, man. That's a classic. I said under 1.5 goals. Yeah, and you said the final score would be Spain 2, France 0. And yeah, we know. You got every prediction right. You've never been wrong. Everything that's ever happened, not only did you know it was going to happen, you told everybody it was going to. Believe me, we know. We've seen people like you before. France might not even get the ball back. 1 minute to go. Well, a minute and a half. Need to research Queen of Spain. France shot, saved. At least that was on goal. Shit, that's a major improvement. They keep the ball. That shot by Mbappe, not even close. 30 seconds to go. 8.5 out of 10. What? What is? A movie? Well, this Spain defense is unbelievable. Compare Queen of Spain to First Lady of France. What? That's it. Game over. Spain wins 2-0. France is eliminated. Spain is in the World Cup final. They will play the winner of tomorrow's game between England and Argentina. This Spain defense is unbelievable. They've allowed 1 goal the entire World Cup and just shut out the best offense in the World Cup, France. That's unreal. Unreal. I said that about Spain. Oh, of course, you said that before the tournament started. Yeah. Defense wins championships. Yeah. I guess that's true in soccer, too. Argentina won't beat Spain. I don't think Argentina will beat England. Ludus is the 3rd time in a row that Spain has beat France. Yet Spain hasn't lost in their last 35 games. I mean, they had the second best odds to win it. Am I watching Spain or Oklahoma? Well, France had Oklahoma's offense and Spain had Oklahoma's defense. Spain is a beast. Yeah, I think whoever won this game, I thought would win it all. Spain got the Nick Saban defense. Spain is a wagon. They were an underdog today. France was favored. I think you could have got Spain like plus 130 to win the game. Spain is where I want to go for my senior trip. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I won't be back on till next Monday or Tuesday. I'm going out of town tomorrow. I won't be back till Sunday. So I had a great time with these World Cup games. I hate that I'm going to miss the last two. The second semifinal tomorrow and then the final on Sunday, but I won't be here to stream it. But I had a good time watching these World Cup games with y'all. I hope y'all did too. And if nothing else, it killed 5 weeks of the off season, and we're literally right around the corner now from the start of college football season. So you already know we'll be here every weekend for that. But I love you guys. Behave yourselves over the next 4 or 5 days, and I'll see you back here on Monday.